audio and channel in on supposed relaxing thoughts. There was a woman within his dream display as well that will be referenced later. He would pick up these patrons and ask them if they actually work for this building named Smithereen. Throughout the episode, he end up going to a group session for people that have lost someone close to them. He got involved with one lady that had lost her daughter from suicide, and she let him know after they had had a sexual encounter that she always wanted to know just why her daughter killed herself, which she had also displayed to the group session. And she actually had a account that her daughter had used, name Persona, but unfortunately she was not able to get the password in order to see the last whereabouts that may have triggered her daughter to suicide. So then the day came where our main character picked up a passenger that was actually working for Smithereen. And as he was carrying the patron to their destination, he told the patron that he would be taking a alternative route towards his destination. And in that time, he went to a getaway car, another car, and he ended up pulling out a gun and pulling it on the patron. You could tell that the patron was a younger man, and he was quite frightened to the point where he actually did try to get away, but the main character had the gun placed upon him, so he quickly froze, and he ended up telling the patron to get in the back of the other car. The patron was highly against it because he himself was claustrophobic and he did not like tight spaces. So as they drove, as this patron was in the back of the trunk, you could tell that he was was driving the patron, the police caught a glimpse of the back seat where the patron's head was under the bag, and this policeman with her partner followed the main character towards a patchy road that consists of a farm type environment. They started to be involved in a high-speed chase that ended with the main character and the patron that he kidnapped stuck within the dirt. As the story started to unfold, the main character realized that the patron was only an intern and knew very little about the actual company, Smithereen. After the high-speed chase that ended where the main character was stuck in the car with a gun as well as the patron, we started to piece together the story that told of our involvement with the main character and Smithereen. The company actually had produced a app that had our main character not been paying attention to. He may could have saved his wife from a car accident that contributed to her death, and our main character blamed himself as well as the app's creator, that he had held the intern hostage until he was able to talk with the creator. During this time, it showed that even though the main character had kidnapped the patron, that he had quite a heart, because he asked the creator if he had contact with the persona creator in order to get the password to the lady from the Lost Loved Ones group session so that she could retrieve it in order to see why her daughter killed herself. In the midst of the main character about to take his life, the patron really started to see that the main character had a heart and he didn't want him to kill himself. So they end up struggling with the gun when the main character was trying to end it all. And then in the midst of that, the snipers had been given word to shoot at the main character. And as all of this happened, we heard a shot fire, and at the same time, we also saw